Sheesh.
You're so silly.
Well, I simply must play better. I simply must play better. That is the only solution to my current issue. Alright, well. Let's start the stream over on TikTok. Alright. Oh, there you go. Okay, so what's good, everybody? So, as I'm sure you're all aware, the last time we were here, we suffered the probably the most devastating loss thus far. We were on the the fourth Pokemon actually of the last fight of the game in the Champions Room, when we unfortunately just like got really trolled by a lot of misses, and we got poisoned a lot of times in a row, and it was just like really unfortunate. Just ran into a defensive mon. He kept stalling us out with poison and heals. It's just very unfortunate. Regardless, I'm back here again. It's attempt 2220. For those that were here the other day when it returned to my hands, they still do like feel like a little odd, but I did speak with my doctor. He told me I don't have carpal tunnel. He told me that I just need to like be careful with the amount of like time I spend on my computer. I need to take more frequent breaks, stretch my fingers a little bit more, and like just gotta make sure I'm being careful when I'm in the gym as well. I think part of like the weird irritation with my wrist definitely was me in the gym the other day. I went kind of hard doing like some like body weight stuff, and I didn't have good form, so I think that's also part of it. But luckily, I do not have carpal tunnel, so that's all good. Very happy to see, but my foot is about to cramp. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, my foot was just cramping. My foot was just cramping. I'm good. I swear, I'm good. But my foot, that didn't feel good. But I'm back. It's good to see you guys. To be completely frank, especially after that last attempt, I don't really want to play this game But I do understand that the game that I wanted to play might have not been the most like fun thing to watch. So I've come to you guys with a worthy replacement. By the way, I'm just gonna reset this. By the way, like I was thinking about it before I even came live. Like this prelim's never gonna win like ever. Like there's no war with this when this prelim's gonna win. My sub ended. Damn, you know what to do. Oh, greeting from Brazil, Tuca. Yo, what's good? Spita Gatos. What's good, bro? Lock in. You're completed in another 21 years. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish the challenge within the next 21 years. Ideally, it'll be within the next 3 months. Oh shoot, I forgot. Let me hold on. I forgot to read. There we go. Awesome. I forgot to delete the save. Completely understand this shit tough. Kaizo Emerald? Nah. I wanted to play TFT. I've been playing a lot of TFT with 2 of my homegirls, and I've just been having a fun time playing it with them and learning the game and stuff like that. But that's a pretty hard game for like I still gotta figure out how to stream that game. There's a lot of games that I want to play that aren't Pokemon that I need to figure out how to like stream them properly. Also, I'm thinking more about like my hand placement on my keyboard. I think this is like a much more comfortable placement than what I have it before. Marshall Celebi. I can't pick Celebi. Marshall or Pupitar. Pupitar won't evolve to like level 50 something. It has a worse typing even before it evolves, and then when it evolves into Tyranitar, its typing is even worse. But it's not gonna evolve into Tyranitar. It's gonna evolve into something random. But since it's Pupitar and it has a late evo, it's gonna evolve into something good. But getting it to level 50 with the defensive typing it has is really bad. So I think Marshtomp is the play here. I definitely have to click Marshtomp. You definitely gonna win the challenge before dying? Of course, bro. Celebi your favorite? Nah, I don't like Celebi. I don't like that Pokemon. If it evolves, it can be playable. If it evolves, it could be playable. If it evolves, it could, man, the Crash Out King W stream, Banette Sludge, yeah, man, it's okay though. If this thing can make it past this fight, it's not going to. Okay, never mind. Well, all that thinking about like what it could evolve into and all that nonsense, and just for it to just boom, like, all right, bro. Also, let me save real quick. I almost forgot. Can't you check evos? I can, but I just forgot to. Oh, an energy root. Let me lock that one in real quick. Yo, what's good, Vipex? How you guys doing today, by the way? I know it's a bit of a later stream. For those that don't know, yeah, and which I mean, very well could be like anybody in the chat. For those that don't know, I took the LSAT today. Also, Warper Jack Jensen was good, bro. I love TNT. The new set is pretty sick. I've been having such a good... Yo, Jack Jensen, if you're in my Discord, friend me. I want to play it with you. I've been having such a fun time playing TFT. But regardless, for those that don't know, the LSAT is basically the law school entrance exam test. Bro, can you please up your volume? It's always so low on Twitch. My volume is low on Twitch. I'm looking at my mic volume and it's really loud. Especially when I crash out and I yell like this. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. I think it's pretty loud. By the way, Mr. Romby, thanks so much for the sub, by the way. That happened when I was still loading up, so I'm sorry for not mentioning it. But Bandito, thank you so much for the 2 months as well. I appreciate you, Bandito. Appreciate you, Mr. Romby. Thank you guys so much for subbing and showing love to my page. I very much appreciate it. You guys been showing a lot of love watching the content and watching the stream, so I appreciate you guys. I noticed that, and I love that, and I appreciate it. I ain't even gonna ask about what happened to the Blissey. Ace, I'll tell you later if you want. You can either watch the VOD or I can tell you later. Pokemon card of the day. Shit, what if I'm not shown, bro? Alright. This one, okay, this one I just think is so funny looking. Like, I genuinely think it is like one of the funniest looking cards I have. The Pokemon card of the day is this Wigglytuff EX card. I just feel like it's so goofy looking. It's just so silly. Look at this guy. Are you going to use Die or Hit this run? I'm gonna let you know right now, bro. If the play is for me to bank on crits using dire hits, the Pokemon wasn't gonna win in the first place. That's facts. I'm sorry. Like, a lot of you guys don't really understand the real reason, or like one of the biggest reasons why I don't like using battle items in battles that have Pokemon with like battles against trainers that have like 5 Pokemon, 6 Pokemon, is because at any point, if the trainer has more than 3 Pokemon and they click Parasong, I lose immediately, right? So like, imagine this, right? Imagine I listened to everything you guys said, right? And when I was on the Shuckle attempt, instead of like, even though I ended up like dying to Parasong anyways, right? Imagine if when I was on the Shuckle attempt, I listened to you guys and played with the X items, and then after using an X item, I got turned 1 Parasong. That's why I don't really like using the X items, because it just doesn't feel like it's worth the risk, especially when I haven't seen every single move that a Pokemon might have. And on the champion fight, I didn't know every single move that Butterfree had at first, so I didn't want to click it. But it's all good. What's happened is happened. It's come to pass. This shit ass. Damn, yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Every single Flygon I get is actually horrible. Like, it's actually unbearable to even look at this abysmal Pokemon. Look at this thing, is terrible. Pedal dance? Dude, like, are we serious? And I'm confused. I'm just gonna reset. I'm never gonna bother looking at this. Bro said, screw Platinum, screw Black 2, screw White 2, only Fire Red. Look, Musho, how's the hand? The hands still feels like a little like tight, but I think it's just because of like some bad form when I was working out, and I got my doctor checked me out. I didn't get like an MRI done, but he told me that I don't have carpal tunnel, so that's good. He did say that I need to make sure I watch it because it could become carpal tunnel like later in life or something like that. But he says as of right now I don't have carpal tunnel, which is good news. Which is good news, because I was thinking to myself like, bro, how am I gonna? Wow. I was thinking to myself like, bro, how am I gonna stream like if I like can't use my hands? You know what I mean? But luckily I don't have to think about that. Musha, how you doing, by the way, bro? Still waiting on your homegirl, bro. Still waiting on your homegirl, bro. She got cold feet, or she think I'm chopped or something. Astro Flame, what's good? It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. This is certainly usable. Rollout's gonna do really little damage. I think I'm gonna Razor Leaf. Ooh, I'm getting Eruptioned. Unlucky. 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 I'm cool and Greg. Needed you streaming today. It's been a rough week. Hey, man. I'm happy that I could be a source of entertainment to make y'all feel a little bit better when y'all having some more of those shitty days, bro. I'm happy I could be of help. Damn, this shit ass. Ooh, never mind. It's Endeavor. I got excited because I saw Stab normal type move and I remember what it was. It might be able to make it past this Roselia though. I'm a big fat liar. Wait, I'm not a liar. W-Riz. W-Riz. Okay. First attempt past the first battle. Yo, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If this Rattata had like... Bro. If this Rattata had 40 more BST, I would run it right now. Look at the spread. The ability is good. I mean, the ability is kind of move dependent, but it's at least like... If I get like double edge, I'm not sure if I got double edge or like some other like recoil move, like this thing could be really, really nasty. It's got good defense, good attack, good special attack, good special defense. It's the only thing is really kind of lacking in its speed. Its HP is sizable. It's got transform. That could be good for cheese. Luster Purge, really, really good. Rock Tomb, decent early game stab move, speed control. Like this thing really could be not all that bad. Is your wrist okay, dog? Yeah, I'm okay. I don't have carpal tunnel, guys. I don't have carpal tunnel. My doctor told me I don't have carpal tunnel. So I'm okay. But I will be taking, like, especially if I do like a longer stream or if I play League on stream, I will be taking like, you know, more breaks in between games and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't have carpal tunnel, thankfully. Could be cool. Like, yeah, if this thing had like 40 more BSC, it could be like pretty good. It could generally be like pretty good. He's like solid. If this game didn't throw legendaries at me and like didn't like throw a bunch of Pokemon that were just like ridiculously strong at me like all the time, like this thing honestly wouldn't really even be all that bad. Because Raticate really isn't even all that bad in like Nuzlocke. Like it is an amazing like early game encounter, early mid game encounter, because like it just like completely demolishes a lot of like early trainers because it's actually incredibly strong. Yo, Koei Campaign 234, thank you so much for the 3 months, bro. Appreciate you. Enjoy your lethality sub badge, ad free viewing. Yo, 2 PP maxes. I'm not gonna lie, I need to lock in. Show me a good Pokemon. Show me a good Pokemon for me to use. Shit. Okay, can't walk in that grass because I might get one shot by Dynamic Punch. But thank you so much, by the way, bro. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. My biggest, yeah, the speed on this thing is like especially problematic. Like when it comes to like pivoting, because now that I've got like good items that I want to really like protect, I don't want to run into like bad things. Yo, wait, hold on. That boy Koei Campaign gave 5 gifted subs. Yo, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, he taking advantage of that September, bruh. He taking advantage of that September, bro. For those that don't know, it's September. Subs are gifted subs especially are at a discount. I don't think it's all subs, but I know for sure it's gifted subs. They're all at a discount, so if you want to take advantage of that and support the screen. What happened to Chansey? You mean Blissey? Blissey lost to Blue on the last fight. We lost to the champion. We lost in the champion fight. It was really unfortunate. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Koei Campaign. I really appreciate it. Shit, bro. Can you show me a good Pokemon? There's no way I get these amazing, but the best thing on this seat is Crawdon. I don't know, bro. Like, ooh, okay. I do know now. Let's give this a try. Let's transform. Chat, I don't think that's it, yo. What do y'all think? No, right? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. These moves, yeah. These moves are not it. Yeah. No, that's not it. At least we know now. Ooh. Okay, so attack stat is really low too. Actually, well, my defense is pretty high as well. Yeah. I name it Red Lobster or Cheddar Biscuits. We're not catching it, bro. We're not catching it. When I win the Powerball, I'm gonna give you 3,000 subs. That'd be really awesome. Have you played the Ironmon mod where it charges you Pokédollars to use the Pokemon Center and it bans you from using healing items in battle? That's what I've been playing, and I need to get on the mod you're playing. No, I don't play on that mod that you're playing because that generally just sounds like not fun. At least Ironmon is like kind of fun. This just sounds not fun. Like that what you just said actually just doesn't sound fun at all. Like I'm not like it charged me Pokédollars every time I try to heal. That just sounds extremely tedious and obnoxious. How much is a sub anyway? What's the highest you've gotten? I think the most amount of subs I've hit is like 250. Is this Kaizo? Yeah. Welcome back, King. Go to Resilience. It's good to be back, man. Good to be back. Good to be back. Okay. Okay. It can make it past the first battle. Yeah, we can evolve it. We can evo cope it. It can make it past the first battle. It could probably make it past the first battle. It could probably. If I get like kind of lucky. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll evo cope this. It'll evolve. It'll evolve. We'll get lucky. 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 Trust. Believe in the me that believes in this goal bat. Trust. We'll get lucky. We're gonna get so lucky right here, right now. We're gonna get so lucky right here, right now. Okay, Manetric. Ooh. Oh, wait, W. Oh. W. Comet Punch. Okay. It's winnable. It's low-key winnable. This is low-key winnable. It's 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 still not terrible. Oh, it's not winnable. Guys, it is not winnable. It is not winnable. Not winnable. Not winnable. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. Alright. Alright then. Should have kept Eradicate? Hell no, that's not gonna win the game. What I should have done is just reset. Ooh, that's pretty bad. This is gonna Hydro Pump me. Oh, brother. Rain boosted Hydro Pump. It's got Tail Glow, Rain Dance. Wait, maybe it's not that strong. Never mind. It's got Rain boosted Water Pulls. Awesome. Okay, cool, bro. Really cool, bro. Really cool, man. Really cool, man. Really cool, man. Really cool, bro. Really cool, bro. Really, really cool. Hariyama? Okay. Let's give you a try. I misclicked. It's okay, I wasn't gonna win anyway. I was gonna win anyway, it's speed side, but damn, that's unfortunate. Oh well. It's fine. It was a two-shot, it was a two-shot, and he outsped me anyway, so it wasn't gonna matter. Electrode. This is pretty terrible. This is honestly like really, really terrible. But it might make it past this cactus. I'm just gonna go all out. It used, bro. It used jump kick. It used jump kick. Bro, it used jump kick. I said I'm gonna go all out and it one-shot me with jump kick. Wow. Okay. Might be the first time I've lost a cacturn. Okay, this is not too bad. Damn, bro. If only that special attack stat was just a little bit better, it might have actually won this battle. Wait. Wait. It may not mean nothing to y'all. Okay. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Hold on. That boy Andrew with 10 months, bro. Thank you so much for the 10 months, Andrew. I appreciate that, bro. Or is it 24 months? It says reset for 10 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 24 months. Oh, it just means you're at a 10-month streak. But 24 months in total. That's what they mean. 10 months straight. Okay, word. Appreciate that, Andrew. Thank you so much, Andrew. What's good, bro? And Ghosty, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Hydrate, I got you. TCB Memento Mori. I'm still mourning Blaziken. Get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it, bro. That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help nobody win this shit, bro. You don't see me crying over Blissey no more. Get over it. Get over it. That's life, bro. But I will say, Blissey has officially, like, moved Chef out of that special spot in my heart. Theo was my favorite. Has been my favorite attempt so far. Like, that was exhilarating. That E4 run was genuinely like some of the most exhilarating like gameplay like I have been lucky enough to be a part of. Like, that was so much fun. That was genuinely so much fun. I like the only reason why I didn't stop like just doing this all together is because like the last Pokemon that I've had that I've gone on deep runs with have been really, really fun Pokemon to use, and have been really, really exciting. Like I've been having a good time using the Pokemon, even if I'm not enjoying the actual gameplay that is like unfortunately unfolding between my very eyes. Like I'm very much enjoying using the Pokemon. A Chesto Berry? Lantern. Okay, Drought Lantern. With Minimize? I think I'm good on that. I've also got Sunny... Whoa, I've got Sunny Day for Flamethrower too. I'm just not realizing that. I can use Sun Boosted Flamethrower. Goat Mentality? Yeah, Shaco... Dude. Okay. Queen? Fire. That was fun. I'm You, the Shuckle? Fire. And then Diggersby, fire, and then Thea, even more fire. The first time dude, Thea was the first time ever that we've had a Pokemon be like the sequel to like a Pokemon that's had a good run, and it's actually done better than the prequel, bro. What's a movie that sequel is better than the original, bro? Let me think. What's a movie that sequel is better than the original? No Parasol, no Destiny Bond either. No. We got a Poison stalled. That's what happened. Leeback. We got Poison stalled. Star Wars, Terminator 2, Dune, Shrek 2. Oh, that's cap. Don't say Shrek. Shrek 1 definitely better than Shrek 2. You tripping. It's Arrow Blast here. That's decent damage. I'm missing. Ideally, we're not supposed to miss those. Okay, good. How many moves we get? We learned 8 moves. A move at level 10 as well, which means right now. Bounce. Okay. I'll get rid of Seismic Toss. Hypno. Let's Flamethrower here. Oh, I forgot. I'm like, my special attack is like way lower. Alright, there we go. Alright, my special attack is way lower, but I'm going to gain a lot more special attack per level since I have a special attack boosting nature. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Cars 2 is not better than... Nah. Cars 2 is not better than Cars 1. Craig, are you... Craig, oh my god, I'm bugging. Greg, are you Team Pepsi or Team Coke? Team Coke. Greg, do you like Sprite or Coke? I like Sprite more, but I really kind of like stopped drinking soda almost altogether. Because it's like really, really bad for you, I'm not gonna lie. Really, the thing that I need to start cutting out more is juices now. I need to start drinking... I need to stop drinking them damn juices. Alright, I need to stop clicking Flamethrower, evidently. Spider-Man 2. I haven't watched the Spider-Man movies. If you said that for Spider-Verse, that the sequel Spider-Verse is better than the first one, I'd be like, okay. Both movies are great, but I can see someone saying that. And I wouldn't be mad at it. You don't mess with the cars being spies? It's not that. It just wasn't better than the first movie. Bro's a YN if he hasn't seen the original Spider-Man. Cars 2 is arguably the worst Pixar movie. I don't know, bro. Planes was kind of ass, bro. I watched that one in theaters as a kid, and it was not very good. Blast Burn. Alright, then. Let's Flamethrower. That should KO, right? Alright, cool. Alright, level 14. New move in 1 level, aka now. Steel Wing. Okay. That is better than Bounce. For sure. Renew. All right, now we have another physical move that we can click that isn't whatchamacallit. Whoa, that Solar Beam would have been nasty. All right, let's Aero Blast this, and then we'll Aero Blast it again. W. Okay, W. This Seeking is not too bad. It sucks how in this gen all moves of a type are either physical, special, especially for Kaizo. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but we have another Intimidate Mon, which is pretty good. Intimidate is pretty good. Intimidate is really, really good. This is so depressing, man. We were so close. Nah, bro. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. I'm low-key over it. I had a day. No. If you would ask me if I was sad in the moment when I was sitting here like this, not saying an entire word for like a whole minute straight, yeah, I would have been mad as shit. But it just is what it is. It's just life, bro. Kung Fu Panda 2. I never watched the Kung Fu Panda movies. I only watched the the Kung Fu Panda animated series on Nicktoons. That John was fire though. I enjoyed watching it. Fins of Strength and Steel, true. Ooh, a Hyper Potion as well. This guy's really not all that bad, yo. Yo, this Seeking, yo. Yo, this Seeking? This Seeking? It's really not all that bad. It's really not all that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Well, 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 if it isn't the unluckiest Ironmon player alright, yours truly. Yours truly, yours truly. Hello? Godfather of Terminator, Empire Strikes Back. Is that Star Wars 2? Do you think the two physical attacking Blissies losing confirmed that a special attacker is the better route to go? Marco Polo is not necessarily, right? I mean, ideally you want to have a mix of a mixed damage moveset, but well, it's hard to say, right? Because having a mixed damage moveset is good, right? Because you'll be able to hit Pokemon that have high defense or high special defense by swapping, right? That doesn't account for the fact that it is possible for a Pokemon on the sea to just have really, really high stats in both, which is unfortunate. But it's less about the moves being physical and the moves being special, and more about the moves making contact. That is the problem. The issue is, do the moves make contact? That's the problem. I think by far, due to like after like getting screwed over by status, by far the best ability that you can get on a Pokemon in this challenge is the ability that makes you immune to the secondary effects of Muse. What is it called? Shield Dust? Is that Shield Dust? Greg, who is your cartoon crush? Ooh, Gwen from Total Drama, Heather from Total Drama, Shigo, Kim Possible. I think that's it. 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 Bro loves the Total Drama baddies? I do, bro. 10-year-old Greg was eating that up, bro. 10-year-old Greg was eating that up. I'll see y'all later. Gotta go prep for the LSAT. Hey, with the Swan, good luck, bro. Have fun reading. Have fun reading. I feel like my LSAT went pretty well. I definitely, like, went out, like, guns blazing. Like, I was, like, I felt, like, really, really good at first. And then, like, as it got, like, later and I got, like, a little bit more tired and, like, was moving a little bit slower. But I still, like, I think I only didn't answer. I had to skip, like, maybe, like, 5 questions the entire test, which is good because when I took it the first time, I definitely skipped, like, 13, 20 questions. Taking it at 5? Yeah, honestly, I kind of trolled with my registration and I waited too long, so I had to take it at 8 a.m. That was hell. I'm not gonna lie. I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. this morning. Oh my god, my arms are so sore, bro. Dude, I hate working out. Croconaw, okay. We can just Aero Blasters, no? W. Alright. And then Numu. That's fine. And we'll still wing it. W. W. Okay, we're going to Broxygen. What is a career goal for you, Greg? Well, if I'm being completely honest, I want to do this. Like, I want to make videos, make content, skits, and stream. That's like the goal, you know? Content creation is like what I want to do. But like the more steady, reasonable, reliable career path is being a lawyer. Because I'm also really, really interested in, like, fascinated by, like, music and, like, music copyright. I took a class at Morehouse that taught me a lot about, like, how the music industry works and a lot about, like, contracts and about, like, the legal side of, like, music. And it actually, like, very, very much interested me so much so that I want to get into being, like, a music contract, like, copyright lawyer type stuff. It's actually very, very fun to, like, read about and learn about and discuss and talk about with other, you know, people that are invested and knowledgeable on the topic. But that's the plan right now. That's why I took the LSAT. Hey chat, thinking about changing my major from CS to psychology. Is it worth it? So, Law by Greg content? Absolutely not. You want to change your major from CS to psychology? So, here's the thing. Yo, Greg, how's your arm? It's really my hand. My hands feel like, still like a little bit weird. But like, my doctor said I don't have carpal tunnel. I'm pretty sure it's mostly because of like, the other day when I was at the gym and I did a poor job of like, I did a poor job with my form when I was working out and stuff like that. So I think that's why my wrist feels so weird. When it comes to CS, like, there is a high job volume in CS, but there's like a much larger like demand for the jobs. Like, so there's gonna be like a crazy amount of like competition for like CS jobs. So getting a major in computer science isn't gonna like guarantee that you get that job that you want. But psychology is like kind of like the degree that gets memed on a lot in like the academic sphere. It's seen as almost like a useless degree, which I don't think it is, but I mean, I think it's definitely less useful than whatchamacallit degree. You know, the one that we were just talking about. That I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Than a CS degree. If you get a Poke Center near to restore PP, this sinking is gonna be crazy. Yeah, this sinking is pretty good. Whirlpool. I think we can flamethrower this, right? Okay, W. Okay. CS job market is insane. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's like a large quantity of people that are trying to get jobs in CS. So, good luck with that. All right. Does he beat Brock? Outcome yes. Outcome no. 1 minute to describe. I'll run a quick ad break. Ready, set, go. All right. Psych so popular in the UK, and you've seen a lot of friends get jobs from it. I mean, it might be different in the UK. I'm not saying that it's like a bad degree and stuff like that, but like, yo, Giovanni, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. But like, if you're a psych, get a master's. Yeah, if you're a psych, you gotta get a master's. But you can teach. You can like open up your own practice. You can be a therapist. Something like that. You could be a psychiatrist. You can get a couple of flips into it, but it's just gonna take like a large investment in your education specifically. You don't see the bet. The bet is there, bro. People are betting. I'm so used to watching with ads. This is amazing. But when you're 18, you don't have the capacity to figure that out. Any degree is useful as long as you have a career plan for it. Yeah, no, I'm saying, bro. Pretty much every degree can be useful. As a former college grad, the degree is cool, but that experience matters just as much, if not more. True. Alrighty. So, let's get it. Do I have any berries? I think I have a Chesto berry, right? Or was that a different attempt? Oh no, I do have one. Okay. I've got Chesto berry to equip. I got a potion, an energy powder. Wait, I've got 4 heroes. I have a potion, an energy powder, a hyper potion, and an energy root. Okay, dope. Alright, let's get it. Oh, yo, by the way, guys, I put the Ichigo figure together. Look how awful he is, bro. Whoosh! It's not tough, yo. It's so big, too. Alright, let me put this on back. It's so fire. I love this figure. He's so tough, bro. I gotta order that cosplay soon. Alright, let's get it. Do I bother setting up Sunny Day here? I've got 3 Arrow Blasts, which means every Arrow Blast that I use that doesn't one-hit KO is kind of an L. This is Arrow Blast. Alright, W. Good start. Goldeen. Oh, it's Lil Bro. I guess I have to Arrow Blast this now. Alright, word. Jinx. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, I'm still wing. This is good. Okay, good. Oh, fascinating. I see. It's been a while since I've had a legendary on the first gym again. I can Sunny Day to reduce bubble beam damage, but it's already resisted. So the fact that I did that much damage is kind of like unfortunate. I guess press still in here. Ooh. How much damage is that? How much damage did he hit me for? 12 damage? Alright, I'm dead to crit. Low key PP max mid battle? Am I bugging? Do I not have one? Oh, that must be on the wrong attempt. We can risk it. I'm dead to crit though. I am dead to crit. I am only dead to crit here. Okay. Another speed drop though. He's gonna heal, I believe. 63. Let's use the energy powder. Oh, he didn't heal. Okay, W. God, he's doing so much damage. Okay. It's good. Good, good, good. It's winnable. Winnable? It's winnable. Alright, that's it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Alright, I'll take it. 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 Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad for the silly little fish. Not bad for the silly little fish. That's really good, actually. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This might be one of the first times that, like, I have generally thought a Pokemon wasn't gonna make it, and then like everyone on the chat thought it was, and then like the doubt is gonna win. Like, that's actually very surprising. Yo, hold on, all night with a party of with a rate of 4. Appreciate you, bro. All night 12. Thanks for the raid. How is you doing, bro? Please next time sunny day against a Surskit. Yeah, maybe. This is why you sunny day against the babies. And then imagine if it used I don't know, something else like Parasol. By the way, I found a convenience store near my place that sells single packs. So far, out of 5 different rubber packs, I got an Iron Hundu, Iron Blitzkin, and Giovanni's Unicorn. That's fire. All night 12. Yeah. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What are you streaming? What were you streaming today, bro? Name it Poseidon? Nah, I know exactly what I'm naming it. Show me a good TM. Oh, it's Growl. Real funny, bro. Real fucking funny, dog. All right. I never heard this song until the end. Oh, true. You need to sunny day turn 1 in boss battles. Not really. Not really. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of wanting to get rid of sunny day as soon as possible. Because think about it this way. Think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? What is sunny day going to really do for me? I use sunny day, and I increase the strength of fire type moves that are hitting me, that even though they resist me, are hitting me with one of my lower stats, being my special defense. I weaken the effect of water type moves that are hitting me, which are already not getting me for a crazy amount of damage, but again, they're hitting me on my special defense, which is pretty low, so they might still hit me for sizable damage. I boost my own flamethrower, which isn't going to do any damage because my lowest stat is my special attack. What use do I have for Sunny Day here? Did some Rivals in Reverse 1999. Oh, I know that game, Reverse 1999. That's a gacha game. That's a gacha game. Wait, Rivals of Aether or Marvel Rivals? Rivals of Aether or Marvel Rivals? I missed what happened. To the E4 run. I'll post a video about it later today. But basically, we just got poisoned. We just got poisoned over and over and over again, and we just ran out of heals on the champion fight. But we lost to the champion. It was very, very sad. It was very, very sad. 17 special attack is trash, which is why I'm not really super excited about using flamethrower. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, if I can get a move that's better than flamethrower, I'm probably gonna get rid of it. If I'm being completely honest with you. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What I'm really hoping that someone across is like a max PP, a PP max. You know what I mean? That'd be really nice to boost my Aeroblast PP. But as of right now, we've been kind of hard pressed to find one, so we'll see what happens. But it is what it is, I suppose. I'm broke because I bet everything on Thea. No, it's okay, bro. A lot of the chat is broke. How do I download this rando? Hey, they got you on YouTube, bro. If you just search up like Kaizo, Ironmon, Firered setup, there's plenty of YouTube videos that'll teach you how to set it up. Pinky promise. Okay, wow. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, Fid. Not bad at all. Buying Pokeballs not repel? I trolled. Greg, are you excited for the Demon Slayer movie? Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of fell off with Demon Slayer after I finished the manga. Like, I just really had no reason to, like, continue watching it. Good looks, bro. I definitely don't need Pokeballs. What I need is repels. Yeah, good looks, girl. Good looks, bro. I didn't even notice. Well, that's gonna be annoying when I go into Mamoon, but assuming I make it into Mamoon, but it's okay. All right, next battle. Yeah, everyone is broke except me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, all right, bro. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're so cool for not being you're so cool for not being a believer, bro. You're so cool for not being a believer. You're so cool for going against the grain and being cringe. You're so cool, bro. You're so cool. Like the bus could be a problem later on. If it resists my steel wave and my steel wing. Haha, because I believe in you. Oh, what do you mean? Thanks to the person who gifted me a sub. Yo, Pink Scooter, I don't know who it was. I think you can go to like your notice and see, but if you give the Pink Scooter a sub, Greg dropped the workout routine. I go 5 days a week. I try to go every weekday. If I miss a day, then I try to go on a weekend. 5-day split, chest and shoulders, arms, back, legs, cardio / core. But honestly, I hit a little bit of core every day. But on cardio days, just when I hit like more core than like any other day. I hit it like especially hard on cardio day. And yeah. Really nothing matters if you're not in a calorie deficit. So if you're trying to cut, then make sure you burn more calories than you consume. If you're trying to bulk, make sure you eat more calories than you burn. And if you do that, whatever you're trying to do in the gym will probably eventually happen. But if you're eating like shit, like I low-key be doing sometimes, nothing's gonna happen. When they're talking about how they lost money on betting on you losing, no. They're broke because they bet on me winning and I lost. Bro, what happened to Blissey? Poisoned on the champion fight. It was very, very sad. Send me a link for YouTube for tutorial, please. I mean this in the nicest way possible. They gave you fucking Google. In the nicest way possible. In the nicest way possible. You could literally type in exactly what you were typing in my chat into a Google search bar, and the first thing that will pop up is a YouTube video explaining exactly how to set it up in great detail. Not even just explaining how to set it up, but also setting it up in front of you for your own 2 eyes to see, or 1 eye, or no eyes. Maybe you could be blind. If that's the case, then I apologize for assuming that you had eyes. But I'm going to proceed with my discussion under the presumption that you do have eyes, 2 working eyes that work, or at least 1 working eye that works. You could then use that working eye to look down at your keyboard or at your phone keyboard, type in Kaizo Ironmon Firered setup into Google, or even better, into a YouTube search bar, and click on the first video that pops up. The first video. And I mean that when I say that. You don't gotta scroll a little bit like you do if you want to learn how to set up platinum. I searched for a video explaining how to set up platinum Kaizo Ironmon. I couldn't find one. I had to go through the Discord and look at text instructions myself. But for specifically Kaizo Ironmon Firered and Emerald, but especially Firered, I promise if you search exactly what I told you to search up into your Google search bar and click the first YouTube link, you will find a more than serviceable video that will teach you how to set it up. I believe in you. I believe in you. I truly, truly do believe in you. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. And I don't mean to like be like rude about it and like condescending about it. But you would understand if you got asked that question every single day, when people just could go into Google and just type it in, bro. And just type it in, man. I'm not going to be going over how to set it up every single time I go live. Respectfully, I believe in you. Have to check it's actually true. Twin is not lying. You can click on the first video. You can click on the first video. You can click on the second video. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. You can click on the first video. You can click on the second video. You can click on the third video. Matter of fact, I bet you can click on one of the first 10 videos that pop up if you search what I told you to search up in YouTube, and it will pop up. And it will pop up. Wait, Greg, I wasn't listening. How do you set up Ironmon again? All right. That guy was waiting for you to run? No, very clearly. I'm not going to lie. The way he turned around with the quickness was actually insane. X speed. Okay, let me dodge a spinner. Oh my god. Okay. We dodged it. Bro could have said no, but he has to explain it that way. No, because I generally had to explain it that way. Because like it seems like people just don't understand. My fault, Silver. I saw the first. I didn't see the first message. Greg thoughts on JJK getting a sequel. So me personally, I'm not gonna, and you guys aren't gonna believe me. You guys aren't gonna believe me. But if like you were with me, maybe I talked about it on stream. Maybe I didn't. I might have talked about it on stream, but I definitely talked about it with some friends of mine. I low-key always thought that JJK was going to get a sequel because the way that it ended just left way too many questions left on the table, and it opened it up for a potential sequel. I didn't know or like could not predicted that it was gonna be taken by a different artist, or like what exactly was gonna happen with the sequel, how far in the future or in the past or whatever was gonna be with the sequel, or if it was gonna be a sequel at all, if it was gonna be a prequel. But I knew there was going to be some sort of like new JJK content that was going to come out like after like the end of the original serialization of the manga. I just didn't think like there was no way that JJK could just end the way it did when it was literally the most popular thing on earth. Remember to run for the rocks. I don't have a lot of repel, so I might just come back. Yo, you can't be missing Arrow Blast. Not with this PP. Now with 3 PP, bro. But I will try. I'm gonna try to Steel Wing. I see. I see. Okay, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We are gonna leave. I think we have no way of healing paralysis. Okay, we have one way of healing paralysis, but let me think. On God, Gojo versus Sukuna might be the most hype fight in anime history. That fight's gonna be amazing. But I thought Gege would take some time off. Yeah, I think so too. But I think it's gonna actually be written by a different mangaka. It's supposed to be like a spin-off type thing. People are calling it a sequel, but I think the more correct term is that it's actually a spin-off of JJK that takes place in the future. But is that not just a sequel? I don't really know. I don't really know all the details on it. But I did see it. I did see some of like the discussion about it from like the Miyamura release and stuff like that. So I'm very, very excited for the potential future. This run is already not that great. Gamble, bro. Nah, I'm good. I'm pretty sure one of the runs that I had, Make It to Blaine, literally only did those first 2 fights. Those only 2 fights in whatchamacallit, and Mount Moon. It was Blastoise. I think Blastoise only was able to do 2 fights in Mount Moon and made it all the way to Blaine. And the reason why I lost wasn't because it missed some EXP in Roxono or in Mount Moon. Let's Arrow Blast this. KW. And it looks like she's having a decent time against Blue right now. Alright, it's going decently well. It's not too bad. You got the Paralyzed Heal right before leaving? Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to exhaust. Like status items on a split of the game where like the EXP that I could have gotten is like kind of inconsequential. It's really kind of like like it would be okay. We're in a split of the game where there's like a lot of EXP that's on the table right now between Nugget Bridge, the route Northier Bridge, the route east of whatchamacallit, you know, east of Vermilion, and then we also get the SSN. Like there's a lot of EXP to be gained right here, so I'm not super worried about it. Isn't it supposed to be like Yuta's grandkids or something? The protagonists are Yuta's grandkids, which is interesting. How you so fast, bro? Speed up. It's interesting. We'll see if they're like actually interesting characters. Not to say that Yuta wasn't, but like, you know, like we'll see if they're cool, interesting characters. I'm excited. Why am I burned, bro? Are we serious? All right. Yeah, the burn is generally doing like quite a bit of damage to me. I have no way of hitting the burn. What do y'all think? Do I just reset? Why does JJK get hate? JJK doesn't get hate. JJK doesn't get hate. It's like the most popular anime. Like it's one of the most popular anime ever. Nah, burn heals. I think I might just reset. MHA gets hate, bro. Yeah, MHA gets hate. Is Gojo Copium back on the menu? No, Gojo's dead, bro. Oops. Wait, so we did not miss out on much on Mount Moon then? Especially since we're gonna just reset, probably. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna reset. This seeking isn't all that great. Bro, if you just reset, why did you not burn heals? What do you mean? I don't have any burn heals, bro. I don't have any. I don't have any burn heals or Ross Bears. Oh, you mean burn heals as in like my HP heals? Because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it when I know this Pokemon isn't gonna make it to the end of the game. How about this? I'll see what the move that it gets at level 29 is, and if it's good, I'll keep playing. I'll keep playing the Seeking. Yeah. We'll see. Oops. Yup. Yup. Doing no damage. I love doing no damage. Alright. Cacnea. Alright. And it didn't even level up. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I just don't think you might as well keep going until you die. You're right, Musho, but like it's just not worth the time. It's generally just not worth the time. And all the holes in the plot, yeah, I mean there's holes in like the plot of JJK, but I mean like I wouldn't say that the show gets hate. Cotton Sport is not it, bro. It's not it. This simply is not it. This is not the one. It's not the one. It's not the one. It's not the one. I'm just gonna reset. It's not the one. That's not it. That's not it. Greg, why are your favorite mons just big body mans? Because the big body Pokemon like Snorlax and Blissey are really, really good. Go Torkoal. It could probably beat the Lairon with Karate Chop. Yeah, it can beat the Lairon with Karate Chop, for sure. Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind, W. Okay, W Torkoal. Terrible move. I get 11 moves. The stats are okay. The ability's okay. The moves certainly leave something to be desired. But it could always be worse. Yeah, I'll give it a try. The last 40 or so chapters are where people have problems, but I think if Giga had fleshed out its ending, it would have been better. Yeah, no, unironically, yeah. Like, JJK really doesn't have any plot holes until the end of the show. Until the end of the manga. Like, JJK is, like, the story of JJK is low-key written, like, pretty flawlessly until, until Shinjuku Showdown. Pretty much. Until, like, end of Calling Games like Shinjuku Showdown. But other than that, like, the story is written pretty flawlessly until you get to that point, unfortunately. I'd run it. It's decent. It's decent. It's okay. He rushed it for no reason. No, this token could, yeah. No, he didn't rush it for no reason. He explained why he rushed it. He explained why he rushed it. He was, like, losing his mind making the manga. Like, it was deteriorating his mental state, like, dealing with the pressure of, like, well, like, a lot of people don't really understand, like, how much, like, it actually sucks to be a mangaka, but especially a mangaka under Shonen Jump. Like, Shonen Jump is very, very, like, it's very, very, aggressive with, like, their release date timings. And they, like, basically, like, abuse the mangaka to, like, get their chapters out as quickly as possible. That's one of the reasons why, Tagashi is in the state that he is. Because he spent the entirety of his life basically getting abused by Shonen Jump for Yu Yu Hakusho. And then he basically defined the shonen genre. And then he created Hunter x Hunter, which is another one of the most beloved, most popular anime ever. And he got abused by Shonen Jump again when he was making Hunter x Hunter. That's one of the reasons why he has such bad health, because he wasn't able to take care of himself appropriately during the time when he was writing those two manga. But this isn't. That just happened. Mangakas are dying eternally. Yeah, reminds me a lot of Bleach. Well, yeah, basically the same thing happened with Bleach, especially when Kubo was in the 1,000 Year Blood one, when he was in the last arc of Bleach. But a lot of people have a misconception over the Bleach anime. The Bleach anime never got canceled. It was just put on a hiatus. And then, like, I think, like, the studio that they were making the show out of, like, was victim to an earthquake. And they're like, yo, we either got to continue Naruto or Bleach. And at the time, Naruto was the hottest thing on the planet. So they're like, okay, we're going to continue Naruto. But that's why Bleach came back, because it was never canceled. It was just put on a hiatus. And then the hiatus just ended up being like 13 years. That's exactly why the Vinland Saga mangaka wouldn't go on the Shonen Jump so he could release what he wants. Exactly. If Vinland Saga was on the Shonen Jump, it would be even more popular than what it is. It would make even more money. But the mangaka for it doesn't want it to be on the Shonen Jump because he understands he'd be getting abused by Shonen Jump if he did that. Oh, Tentacle is definitely the pick here. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully we can get some confusion cheese. Okay, that's decent damage. And he immediately snapped out of confusion. Wow. Ha. Okay. Why can't Boruto release one chapter a month then? Well, I mean, the deals that they have certain mangakas under is different for other people. You gotta remember that. Wait, Boruto is written by the same person that wrote Naruto, right? That wrote Naruto, right? Who? What's his name? Who wrote Naruto? Why am I forgetting his name, bro? Kishimoto. And then Boruto is also written by Kishimoto, right? Yeah, it's also written by Kishimoto, right? So the reason why is different for the reason why it's probably different for Boruto than it is for most other manga is you gotta remember Kishimoto produced, inarguably, excluding Dragon Ball, the most popular anime of all time. That is not up for debate. Like aside from Dragon Ball and Pokemon, Naruto is the most popular and the most recognizable anime of all time. More popular, more recognizable than One Piece, or about as much. They're pretty close because One Piece is really, really popular now. But like One Piece is only as recognizable and as popular as popular as Naruto now. Like for the longest period of time, it wasn't even like it's not even like relatively that close. Especially during like the Netflix era of anime watchers, where like a lot of people were getting into anime on Netflix. Naruto was and still is the most watched anime on the streaming service that has the most traffic that has anime on it as well. Like, wow, okay, never mind. Like, I know that's like a gobbledygook way of saying it, but basically, like, Netflix is the most popular streaming service, and it also has anime. And on the most popular streaming service, the most watched anime is Naruto. And across most other streaming services, the Naruto is still the most popular, right? So when someone has like that sort of repertoire under the belt, it makes it really, really hard for them to like kind of get bullied around by Shonen Jump, because they're like, bro, like I could release this not on the Shonen Jump and it'll be just as popular as if it is, right? Whereas other mangakas, they have something really, really good and they need a chance, and they look upon Shonen Jump to give them that chance to help get their story out there. And smaller mangakas like how Gege was, how the mangaka for Chainsaw Man was, you know, and stuff like that. Now these mangakas have like the most popular animes on the earth now, right? If Gege wanted to produce something under Shonen Jump, I doubt he would let himself get bullied by Shonen Jump and Shonen Jump's release dates like that again, right? Because he has the leverage now. He has a fan base. People love JJK. People love Gege. And if Gege just wants to release his stuff on his own accord and just release it when he can, they'll do it. I mean, again, look at Togashi. It's a little bit different for Togashi because people love Togashi even more because he's provided two of the greatest shonen anime to ever like touch Earth. But Togashi releases on his own timeline, and Hunter x Hunter is still extremely popular. And now the only reason why Hunter x Hunter isn't like the biggest manga on Earth is because it's not releasing consistently, right? If Togashi was releasing chapters once every 2 months, it would be extremely popular because it'd be on a consistent basis. But instead, Togashi's releasing like a large batch of chapters every like couple of years, and that's why Hunter x Hunter isn't like the most amazing, like it's amazing, but it's not the most like ridiculously popular anime on earth, right? But as soon as there's enough Hunter x Hunter manga to get adapted into like, you know, the return of the anime, or if they decide to like maybe not make filler, but like, you know, as soon as like the Hunter x Hunter anime returns, which I think it most certainly will, especially if like Togashi finishes the show, Hunter x Hunter is gonna be the most popular thing on earth. It's gonna be the most popular anime on earth while it is airing. It's going to be more popular than anything else that is airing at that time, because Hunter x Hunter is like that beloved, and like the fan base surrounding around Hunter x Hunter is, they don't play about it. Actually, no, I'm a Hunter x Hunter fan. They don't play about Hunter x Hunter. But we'll have to see. But I heard he told his wife how he wants to end it in case he doesn't make it. Yeah. We've gotten 70 chapters in 13 years. Yeah, something like that. It's been a lot. Shonen Jump is always looking for the next big three. Exactly, Rick Rise. Exactly. Shonen Jump is always looking for like the next like big thing. You know what I mean? So they're trying to like force these mangakas to push out as much as they want, right? But like again, for like the newer mangakas that like, you know, that like don't have as much leverage, they are susceptible to getting abused by the serialization, because they don't really have a choice. They don't really have a choice. They're like, I have this amazing story that the world really likes, and I need help. I need money putting it out. I need support. I need promotion. Shonen Jump provides a lot of that. Again, like a lot of your favorite anime, like that are like shonen, like we probably wouldn't have heard of if not for Shonen Jump. Like we probably would have heard of like the really big ones, and like the ones written by Takashi, because like Takashi made 2 of them. But like a lot of anime wouldn't be nearly as popular if it wasn't for Shonen Jump, and that is the problem. I mean, bro, non-on-dere shit, famous mangaka when they do. I'm not gonna lie, I had a stroke reading what you just said. Could you retype that, Angela? I'm not gonna lie. Greg, have you seen those Gojo vs. Sukuna fan animations of their fight with the Lady Gaga in the background? Yes, bro. And like, I'm just so excited for when that fight gets animated. Like just animated, like real life animated. Let's attempt this shit. I'm resetting. Oda is a freak consistency wise. The guy is crazy. Oda also, I'm not gonna lie, and this is it's kind of like the Kishimoto effect. Oda also, at least as of right now, and as far as I know, like for the history of him making Naruto, he low key like doesn't really be getting bullied by Shonen Jump. And part of that is because Oda has the most popular anime manga right now, and potentially what could be the most popular and greatest anime manga of all time if One Piece sticks to landing. Like, One Piece is really long, and it has really great quality, and like the world building is like insane. Like the characters are really good, the world building is really good. It has a great anime. Great anime is a little. I mean, okay, the One Piece anime is good, but like the pacing is horrendously bad. Yeah, the pacing is just horrendously bad. But I mean, like a very good anime, especially now. And it's got a lot of merchandising, a lot of promotion material. Like, it's very popular. So again, like, do they want whatchamacallit? Do they want what's his name? Oda to leave? No. I think Oda's like one of the best-selling authors ever. I think Oda has sold more material than Shakespeare, or he's like with it. Okay, actually no, that's definitely cap. Oda has not sold more material than Shakespeare. That was super cap. But Oda has definitely like he's like in the top 10 most like best-selling authors of all time. He's definitely in the top 10. He's definitely in the top 10 for sure. Look up Oda's net worth compared to other mangaka if you don't believe it. Like, bro, Oda does not need Shonen Jump. Brother Greg, One Piece past Batman and Superman in sales is definitely the greatest anime manga ever. Oh, really? Oh, damn, my fault. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hydrate? Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. He's in the top 4? I think he's on par with J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. I think he's right. I think you're right. I think it's around the level of J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. And Harry Potter is a cultural, social phenomenon. But Shakespeare is different. But he might pass by the time One Piece ends. I'll take it. Stab Miss Ball. I'll take it. Could be usable. This could be usable. All right, I need you to stay asleep. I need at least 2 turns of sleep. That's one. One more. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that move was really, really ass. All right, good, 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 good. I can potentially work with this if it gets some more speed. I can potentially work with this if it gets some more speed. It is certainly not unusable. He passed Harry Potter this year. I mean, yeah. Yo, Musho, what's good with the situation, bro? I need you to report back to HQ. I need with your reconnaissance mission. I need you to report back to HQ, and I need to hear the details of your report. On some Quincy's reporting to Yuhabach type shit. Oh, hold on, Joseon? The sky attack? I'll catch it. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. What up, Greg? Yeah, what's good, Stylo? What's good, Stylo? Everyone who complains about it being too long watches it and then complains about it being too short. I mean, yeah, but that's because anybody who makes it to the end of anything that they love is gonna complain about it ending. One Piece is undoubtedly too long, and I think that's like objectively true. Like the pacing of the One Piece anime at times is objectively like pretty terrible. And I'm not even saying this like on some like Zoomer New Gen anime fan where like every adaptation needs to be covering like 4 chapters every episode. That's not what I'm asking. But like, can you make it 2 chapters at the very least? Can you make it 2 chapters at the very least? Like One Piece, I think One Piece and Dressrosa is less than 1 chapter per episode. That means for 24 minutes of runtime, an entire chapter of the manga is not being covered. Also, we'll report back this weekend. Gonna see her with my girlfriend. I'll get the details. Good looks, bro. Good looks, bro. Good looks, bro. Also, I'm not. No, that is not true, Busho. That's not true. That is not true. That's just jokes, bro. But Dressrosa pacing was horrible. Like the manga is a lot better than One Piece. The manga is, I mean, yeah, the source material is pretty much always gonna be better than the anime a lot of the time. But like the pacing in One Piece is objectively not very good. It is generally too slow, and anybody that doesn't want to watch One Piece because of the extremely high episode count is completely valid. The episode count for One Piece is an unreasonably high barrier to entry. There is 1,100 episodes and it's still ongoing. That is really, really long. Am I saying it's a bad show? No. Am I saying that it doesn't need a lot of episodes to flesh out everything that it needs to do? Also, no. But could they convey everything that the manga needs to convey without cutting contact and staying true to the source material by covering at least 2 chapters every episode, and maybe even 3? Yes, they could. Yes, they could. Yes, they could. Yes, they could. They absolutely could. They absolutely could. Just look at Bleach. Just look at Bleach. Look at Bleach. Look at Bleach. Look at Bleach. The Bleach, even in his Bleach, even, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think I still make it. I think I still make it. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We're good. Okay. Even in Bleach's even when Bleach, yo. Let me tell you, when Bleach is the slowest, that's why it's getting reanimated. Oh, true. Wait till that new anime comes out. Why do you think the One Piece anime, bro? The One Piece anime pacing is so bad that they announced a remake of the anime while the original anime is still airing. What does that say? What does that say? What does that say? Take Bleach for example, right? Bleach in its fastest arc, I believe the fastest arc that it covers everything the fastest, I think it's the Lost Shinigami arc, or it might be the 1,000-Year Blood War. I think it's 1,000-Year Blood War. 1,000-Year Blood War is covering like 3.7 chapters of manga per episode, and it's getting pretty much everything in the runtime, and it's moving pretty fast. The Substitute Shinigami arc also moved pretty fast, like I think like 3 to 4 chapters an episode, moved pretty fast, got everything that was needed, right? Bleach at its slowest slog level pace, like you're trudging through mud, is the Hueco Mundo Orihime rescue portion of the Arrancar arc. It is a slog. It's moving terribly slow. It's still moving at 2 chapters an episode. Dressrosa is moving at 0.97. That's less than a chapter, dog. That is bad. That is objectively bad. And if someone doesn't want to watch that, I'm not mad at it. But Bleach has 100 plus episodes of filler. I'm gonna let you know right now. In 2025, if we're still accounting filler for like how we rated anime, I think you're just like slick, like brain deficient. I'm not gonna lie, because like if we were all, if this was, what year is this? 2025. If this was 18, 19, 20 years ago when we were watching on Toonami and we had to watch the Bout arc for an entire year, then yes, I can understand the Bleach arc being long, right? But it is 2025. They gave us Google. We can just not watch the filler. We can just not watch the filler. We can just not watch the filler. Pokemon has more episodes than One Piece. Does Pokemon have a manga? Pokemon has a manga, but does the Pokemon manga actually have anything to do with the anime? No, right? No, right? Pokemon, they're basically just freeballing shit. They're just doing whatever. Sky attack, huh? Okay. Alright, so Bubble Beam's definitely most damage here. Oh, I think I lost. It's not great. It's not great. It's not great. It's not great. But I think it's... Oh, it was winnable until I got crit. I think it's very, very unwinnable now. I'm taking a lot of damage. Yeah, it's unwinnable now. Yeah, it was winnable until I got crit. It was winnable until I got crit. It was winnable until I got crit. That's unfortunate. The youngins won't understand the pain. I'm saying, bro. Also, I'm not a youngin. I am a youngin. Like, I didn't have to watch it. Also, I'd rather have filler than having an adaptation that's compromised by bad pacing. One Piece pacing is why I dropped it after 25 episodes. Watching Pokemon is 100% optional. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Also, again, Pokemon like doesn't really have a story. The story of Pokemon is the filler. Pokemon has more episodes than One Piece, but Pokemon is also 99% filler, and that's the point. Because if Pokemon tried to adapt itself like regular manga do, Pokemon would be like maybe 200 episodes. They would get through Gen 1 in like 40 episodes. They'd get through all the gens in like 40 episodes. They'd have a couple movies, and then like I don't know, they stretch out the final tournament arc with Ash to make it like a little bit longer. Like Pokemon wouldn't be more than 200 episodes. It really wouldn't. It would just be Ash going from gym to gym. There would just be Ash going from gym to gym every single episode. Pokemon might be less than 150 episodes. It might be less than 100. Pokemon is all filler, and that is the point. That is the point. One Piece is not One Piece, and the thing is, Bleach has a lot of filler. Bleach was not intended to have that much filler, and the reason why it has that much filler is because of the way that they used to produce anime back in the day. They would produce anime much closer to the serialization in the timeline of the manga. So oftentimes the anime would catch up to the manga. Nowadays, if the anime catches up to the manga, they just stop making the anime. They just stop. They just stop. They just stop. They literally just stop. They just stop. Have you like, is it like, I don't think you guys understand how crazy that is, bro. I don't think you guys understand how crazy that is and how crazy, like, how much of a stark change that is from, like, the way things used to be. Sheesh. You used to have to, yo, Divine Intervention 77, thank you so much for a while. The old heads, not including me, because I wasn't on Toonami. I was a little bit too young for that. I mean, I was alive when Toonami was a thing, but, like, I just didn't, like, watch it like that because I just, you know, I was asleep. You know, I had bedtime, right? Like, the old people, or, like, the older folk that were watching stuff on Toonami, they had to watch the Bout arc for an entire year because it caught up to the anime. Do you know what they would do now? You would watch the Soul Society arc, and then you wouldn't watch anything for a year, and then you'd watch the Arrancar arc. Do you know how one of the reasons why everyone loves Bleach now is because they don't have to watch the Bout arc. Sheesh. Yo, hold on. Divine Intervention. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, bro. Yo, I'm really appreciating you guys showing love to the Twitch stream, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for showing love. It's on 11:41. Putting One Piece into perspective, the manga is on chapter 1158, and the anime episode is on 1131. It's supposed to be 3 chapters per episode. Exactly. Where were you on January 6th, 2021? I don't like to get super political here, but when the insurrection at the Capitol happened, yo, okay, funny story about the insurrection at the Capitol and like when it happened, right? So obviously where was I? That was in 2021. Where was I? I was driving with my mom. But why was I driving with my mom? It was early 2021. I already graduated high school. Why was I driving with my mom? I was driving with my mom. But I know it had to be when because I graduated 2020. So I remember distinctly being near my high school, but I wasn't coming back from high school, so I already graduated high school, right? But I was driving with my mom, right? And I was scrolling through Twitter. Hey, I've been watching your IG videos for a while, and I just came across your Pokemon content. Keep it the great work. Thank you so much, Divine Intervention. I really, really appreciate it. Right? But when that happened, right? I was driving with my mom, and I was on my phone when my mom was driving. I was in the passenger seat, right? And I was on Twitter, and then I said, "Mom, some people broke into Nancy Pelosi's office." I'm looking at a tweet on Twitter, and it's a person tweeting from Nancy Pelosi's computer. They're taking a picture at Nancy Pelosi's computer, and my mom was like, "Great, you can't believe anything you read. Da 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 da. Stop messing with me. Da da da. That's serious stuff. Da 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 da." And then when my mom got home and she turned on CNN, she was like, "Oh, they stormed the Capitol." It was just mad funny because my mom dead did not believe me. She dead did not believe me when I said that. I said, "Mom, they're tweeting from Nancy Pelosi's office. Like, some people broke into her office." They're like, "No, they didn't. It's a Capitol. Da 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 da. Nobody could do that. Da 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 da." And then when my mom got home, she saw it on the news. The bot leader was cool. I only watched the bot arc because I didn't know it was filler. Yes, filler. Something about some estimates that bot arc really is not good because it's anime only content. It wasn't meant to be good. It was meant to be filler. Weekly anime model has been voted off the island outside of One Piece. Like, bro, like what anime do you be? What anime? Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, you're right. Chat. The only anime that releases weekly, year round, is One Piece. That's the only one. That is the only anime that releases weekly, year round. Every other anime, it's like fans are lucky if they get 2 seasons of the same anime within like the same year. Like, Dandadan fans are really, really lucky. Nah, I'm straight. Dandadan fans are really, really lucky for getting the anime, for getting season 2 of the anime within like the last 6 months. Like, that's really, really lucky. That doesn't happen often nowadays with anime. But oftentimes, like, that just doesn't, no way I'm missing Fire Blast right now, bro. Thank you. Okay. If this thing gets to level 30, it could be somebody. Ooh. Not bad. I just don't understand why filler is a thing. Like, you're really gonna waste time to animate garbage just because people will watch anyways. That's just how it was back in the day, bro. That's just how they did it back in the day. That's literally just how they did it back in the day. That's just how they made anime. That's not good. Maybe I might need to stop. I might need to stop a little early. Didn't you already beat this? No. Let me max my friendship real quick. Some filler was fire though? Yeah, some of it was. There's some filler episodes that are fire. Like, everybody loves like the beach episodes and stuff like that. Like, but like, and some episodes are funny and they're cool. They give like fun little fleshing out of like the characters. Case Closed is still weekly and ongoing. Who is watching Case Closed? Raise your hand if you're watching. Press 1 if you're watching Case Closed. Oh, I'm so stupid. I clicked it twice and it's not affecting me. I'm so stupid. Let's return. Oh, and I'm poisoned. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, honest, I need this. I need this. W mans. W mans. W mans. I think I can survive. Let's use the potion. Well, guess I gotta bet it all. I bet it all. Unfortunate, but we move on. Greg, did you get the Voltaren, buddy, for your hands? Nah, I did not. Matter of fact, I'm considering ending early so I can go buy it and put it on my hands. Game time. Game time. Game. Game time. Make sure you get 2.32%. The 1.16 is for pushies, and you can also get a custom prescription for 20% if your doc knows how to write the script. Nah, I'm just gonna get Voltaren. What is it? Is it something I put on my hands, right? It's like a gel or something. I get a 2.62, whatever you're talking about. Game time. But Tom Pass, you're gonna piss me off. Game time. If only you had Compine Eyes. Bro, if I had Compine Eyes, it'd be all over my screen. Just boom. No troll. What time is it? 4:33? I really should get to filming, not gonna lie. Some stuff I want to film. And give my hands a rest. What do you say, chat? What do you say, chat? I give my hands a rest and I'll talk to you guys for a second. And I stretch my hands a little bit. Have you found Platinum to be easier or Firered for this particular challenge? Dance break? No, I'm trying to give my hands a break for a second, right? So, here's the thing about Platinum and Firered. Okay. I think Firered is easier, but Firered is more luck dependent. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Greg, do you play any jazz piano? I mean, not really. I just kind of play like whatever I want. I'm not specifically training like a specific discipline or like a specific genre of music. I just kind of play whatever I want. But Pokemon Firered, right? Like Kaizo Ironmon, you have to get like more lucky than you do in Platinum, because in Gen 3 you need more things to go right in this challenge for the Pokemon to be considered good. Like, first you need the typing to not be terrible, then you need the moves to not be terrible. If the moves aren't terrible but you need something better, you need it to be able to learn a lot of moves. You need to have a good BST, you need to have a good ability, and you need to get decent luck with items, right? In Gen 4, there are more Pokemon, meaning there's more good Pokemon. There's more moves. Every Pokemon across the board learns more moves than they do in Gen 3 because there's more moves. And there's more abilities, and there's more useless abilities, but there's also more useful abilities to use. So it takes much longer to get an actually good Pokemon. Also, the biggest thing is the physical specialist play. So it takes much longer to get an actually good Pokemon in Firered than it does in Platinum. But the reason why Platinum is more difficult is because, as you guys know, when I get to like Erica and Koga, it's like a 20 level gap between me and the trainers. Like, it's not even close. Whereas in Platinum Ironmon, the levels of the trainers, not as much, but of the gym leaders, it's neck and neck the whole time. It's neck and neck the whole time. Meaning, like, imagine if every single gym fight, y'all know how Brock is like impossible to get past, and then every other gym is a pushover except for like like Blaine and Giovanni, maybe. Imagine if every single gym was as hard, was a little bit more difficult than Blaine, but not as hard as Brock. That is Platinum Ironmon the entire time. That's why I think Platinum Ironmon is a little bit easier, or a little bit more difficult. But they're both very, very luck dependent, and Kaizo Ironmon is easier, but you're just more dependent on luck. You're more dependent on luck. What does Magma Armor do? It prevents me from being frozen, but I'm an ice type, so that was never gonna happen anyways. But it's smooth. It's cool. Well, did I not pick up the item? I almost forgot the item. I'm troll. But yeah. What did I pick up? I wasn't paying attention. What did I just pick up? Did I pick up a heal? No, right? What did I just pick up, chat? I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. X defend? Okay, weird. Sharp beak. Full heal? Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's battle some trainers. Let's battle some trainers. It may not mean nothing to y'all. Why is there any Latios? Muddy water. It's speed boost as well. Wow. Yeah, it's just over. I think it's just over. I think it's just over. I think it's just... Wow. Wow. It's setting up on me. I can't do any damage. Wow. It's just over. Wow. Wait. Low-key winnable? Wait. Winnable! Winnable! Did it find? She text me back. Nope. Alright. Time to kill myself. Ah. 2K attempts, Steve? Yeah. She would have responded if you beat the Latios? Sure. I'm not gonna lie. kind of want to fix myself something to eat and relax a little bit and work on some videos that I had wanted to make. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I think I am done for today. I think I am done for today. I think I'm done for today. Yeah. I think I've had enough lab grind for this week. When we go live tomorrow, maybe I'll make some music. Maybe I'll play some Street Fighter. Maybe I'll play some Star Rail. Maybe I'll play Smash. But I definitely will not be on Firered tomorrow. We'll continue that on Monday. But I think I'm going to end it for today. Thank you guys so much on TikTok and YouTube for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As for everybody